Hi, I'm Emmanuel and welcome to my playthrough of Terraforming Mars with Elysium and the Automa. We are starting turn 5. I forgot to change the player order to me. I am on odd turns the first player. So let's get right into it and I'll draw 4 cards for me, 3 cards for the Automa, plus 1 from their bonus that we get to shuffle. There we go. What did we get? We got maximum oxygen of 8 and spend a plant or a steel to get 7. I don't know. I don't think so. Next one is corporate stronghold. We don't have any energy. I don't think I'll buy this one. Same thing for urbanized area. And CEO's favorite project, add 1 resource to a card with at least 1 resource on it. We don't have any. So we're not buying any of these. We're not buying any of these. Now, I'm thinking here, if I get this one with plus or minus 2 on the requirements, that means that this one becomes playable. This one, let's see, minus 2 puts it at 16, almost playable. 11 oxygen, no. 4 oxygen, this one becomes playable. And then I'll have the second science tag for this one to become playable. So I think that's what we're going to do. That's going to be the good strategy to do this round. I can also put in another plant tag in the game. But if I'm going to do that, I want to put a city on. This one can wait, but I think the best thing that I can do is first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 25 and build a city here. I don't have any cards here that give me cities, right? I do not. So I'm going to spend 25 to build a city. And my money goes up 1. And I get a city tile. And I'm going to place it right here in the southern hemisphere. I cover up nothing. So I put my little token on it. And for my second action, I'm going to use 7, which is my special ability. 2, 4, 6, 7 to put a greenery on the board. And I'm going to put the greenery right here. I'm going to get 2 mega credits for placing it adjacent to an ocean tile and 1 plant because this has the plant tag. There we go. We got to be smart when we play because my last game I wasn't doing very, very well. I got to think. I got to play as if I'm playing against another player. That's how I have to think about this. So let's go to the first card on the Automa player. They have 3 tags. I hate these cards with 3 tags. And it is also their first event card. They have a science tag, which moves them over here to the TR with a 3. So they go up 3 TR. Then they have a space tag, which goes to the place an ocean tile. So they're going to place an ocean tile following the ocean tile rules. First thing they're going to do is to place it adjacent to another ocean tile. There are no spaces available for that. Next is the space with the most bonuses, which is the top 3 over here and the bottom 3 over there. Next, it's southern hemisphere. None of the ocean tiles are in the southern hemisphere. So the final one is to actually pick a card and see where they're going to put it. It says 18, so let's start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, 6, 12, and 18 are going to be over here. So they're going to be putting the tile over here. And they're going to also get 1 mega credit for that plant that they covered. And finally, the last tag is the event tag. So they land on a little red arrow. So we move forward 1 more space. They have 1 track left where they're on space number 1. Once the Earth tag here and city tag space goes up 1, then they'll be able to claim this one. I do not like that. All right, let's go back to our hand. We have 6 mega credits left over there. So what can we do with 6 mega credits? We can buy this card. We now have 3 ocean tiles. We can buy this one for sure. That one is probably the better one. Yep, this is what we're going to do. We're going to buy this card. We have 3 ocean tiles on the board. So we're going to pay 4 mega credits for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to pay 1 leaf, lose 1 plant, but gain 1 plant production. And this has the plant tag, so we also gain a plant. There we go. I'll put this one over here. We now have 3 tags to go to claim this one. And for our second action, all we can do is claim this one over here and put another plant down over here. So let's go back to the Automa player, and they get their bonus card, Meteor Shower. Meaning me, must lose 5 plants. If you lost at least 3 plants, or if an effect blocked you from losing any plants, destroy this card. I am losing 3 plants. And so this card is destroyed. Oh well, so much for that, but it's good that it got out of the way there. Got it out of the way early in the game. It comes back to me, and we're gonna pass, so let's finish with the cards for the Automa. First one is a building tag, which goes to space number 3, and it has no icon on there. And the second one over here has 2 icons. The science tag, they now landed on to claim a milestone. So let's see if they can claim a milestone. They need to be on the second space for everything here, which doesn't apply. They need to be on the 10th space for this one over here. That one doesn't apply. For ecologist, it says they have to reach space 4 on the plant animal microbe track. They are on space 2. We're going to have to try to get that one before they do. Do they have 15 cards, 15 green and blue cards in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Even if I include that one is 14. They do not. And they only have 1 event. They cannot claim anything. It is a failed action. They get 5 mega credits. Next, energy tag. They move up 1 on the energy tag, and there is nothing on that space. So that is the end of that card. And we have finished generation 5. So let's go right into production. Remove that token. I am at 24 production. I have 1 production over here now. So that's 25 mega credit production. And we have 3 production over here. We have 1 heat production. I'll put 1 here. Now, and we also pass the first player marker over to the Automa player, and let's go right to it into the card distribution phase. We get 3 cards for the Automa plus 1 bonus card, and 4 for us. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what we got. Lunar Beam, -2 on the mega credits, plus 2 energy, and plus 2 heat. That is not the strategy we're going for this game. Solar Wind Power, 11. It's the same cost as the power plant, but we get 2 extra titanium as well. That's a maybe. Building Industries, nope. And finally an event, Aero Braked Ammonia Asteroid. We get to add 2 microbes to another card. We don't have any cards that do microbes, but it does. No, I'm going to skip it. It's too expensive. Let's just buy this one here. That costs 3. So I pay 5, I get 2 back. And the Automa is first this round. So let's get the top card. And what do they get? They get 1 Jupiter tag. That is this track here. And now we have reached our first white cube. Now let's recall what it says here. It says here, when Marsbot advances onto a white cube, instead of raising temperature, Marsbot draws and resolves a card from the project deck. All right. Temperature doesn't go up, but that's not good for us as well. So they move up to here. We don't do the temperature that's indicated. I'll put that one over there, and we get a card from the top of the deck. And what do they get? They get a building tag. Building tag moves on to the energy tag, which means their energy track goes up 1, which hits a white cube as well, which means they get another card off the top of the deck. And this one has a science tag. And the science tag moves over here onto space 11. And it has an ocean. They're going to be putting an ocean tile down. Rules are adjacent to any other ocean tiles with the most bonus icons, which would mean this space right here. They're going to get 2 mega credits for the adjacency to an ocean tile, plus 1 for the plant icon on there. So they're going to get 3 mega credits in their pot. I forgot to put this card away as well. And it is back to us. That was a wild turn for them. Back to us. We have 24 mega credits. We have 2 events. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 tags now. So let's go claim this before they do. So I'm going to go ahead and pay 8 mega credits to claim the ecologist. I pay 10, I get 2 back. There's no other one that we're ahead on other than the legend if we play more events. How many events do we have in our hand? We have no events in our hand. We have 2 events played. We would need 3 more events. They already can claim this one over here. They still can't claim this one over here, and they're very close to claiming this one over here. So I am in trouble. If I want to claim one more of these, I got to get the move on here. So we're down to 16 mega credits. So what are we going to do? I just realized that oxygen now should be at 4 because there are 4 greeneries there, and I forgot to increase greenery twice. Once for when I placed that one over here, and once when I place that one over there. So I'm going to have to see when I place those, because those have a bearing on the TRs, which have also a bearing on the revenue that I have. I'll be right back. Okay, I do realize I forgot to increase the oxygen when I put this greenery here and this greenery here. It was on turn 5, so I would have gone up 1 TR. They would have gone up 1 TR. There's no impact on the game. I also think that I might have forgotten to increase the Automa's TR for the ocean tiles. I will put a correction at the end of the video if I did forget that. I apologize for that. So I believe it's my turn. We're going to play this one over here. We're going to play this one for 6. It goes over here. We pay 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And for our second action, we're going to use that one. We're going to come here. We're going to pay 10. And we're going to increase our heat production by 2. It goes over to the Automa. And the Automa has 1 animal on here. This goes over here, and they get to place a plant, a greenery tile. We won't forget, I forgot to move this up to 4. We won't forget that increases their oxygen by 1 and their TR by 1. And greenery tile rules, adjacent to most of his own cities, so and fewest of mine, he will place it around these 2 or this one over there. Next tiebreaker is adjacent to most ocean tiles, which will be this space right here, which is adjacent to 2. So they're going to get 4 mega credits for the 2 adjacent tiles and 2 mega credits for these plants that are there, for a total of 6 mega credits into their pot. And we'll put a token on there. And it is back over to us. I am going to take this action right over here and collect another plant. We have nothing left in terms of cash, so I think that's where our turn ends. Let's go back to the Automa. And they have 2 tags on this one. They have an energy tag, which they move twice, once for the arrow and once over here, and they get to claim a milestone. They're still not level 2 over here, but they are on this track at 10, so they're going to be claiming the specialist tag over here. There we go. Next, we do the building tag, and the building tag moves to an empty space. Nothing happens there. We pass, so it is back to them for their last card, which is their bonus card, and it says Research and Development. Marsbot draws and resolves a project card from the project deck. Draw the top card, and they get a plant tag, which moves them forward. On this one, nothing happens. And that is the end of this generation. And let's go ahead into production. We remove these 2 tags over here. We'll go to turn 6. I'm at 25 plus 2 is 27. And I get 3 plant production. 1, 2, 3. We are now at 7. And we get 3 energy production as well. 1, 2, 3. And the first player token moves to me. I get 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Automa gets 3 cards. And 1 for their bonus card. Let's shuffle these. Put them down and let's see what we can do. We got lichen. We need -24. That gives us a greenery. This is a good one. We have pets. It does have the animal tag, and whenever a city is placed, we get an animal, which includes their cities. And looking at the board, we have some cities that are coming up. I don't know. Maybe not. Satellites. 1 for every each of your space tags. I don't see any space tags. And this one requires 7 science tags, which we don't have. So let's only buy this one here for 3. So I pay 5 and I get 2 back. And we get to go first. So let me think about what we're going to do. First action we're going to do is we're going to go claim an award because I do not want to miss out on these awards. I'm going to claim the Desert Settler over here and pay 8 mega credits for that. I get 2 back. And for our second action, I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 7 plants to put a greenery down. When a greenery down goes down, oxygen goes down up 1, and we get a I get a TR, and I'm going to be putting the oxygen, the greenery right over here, covering 1 steel production. So 1 steel. So I get a steel and a red token on there. Those are my 2 actions. The Automa. It has kelp farmers, 1 of these green, and they get to put a greenery down. They get to put a greenery down. When they put a greenery down, oxygen goes up and their TR goes up. And hopefully I won't forget, I put a post-it note with the word oxygen on top of my greenery tile so I won't forget. And so let's follow the rules here. Adjacent to most of their own cities, so it'll be these 2 or that tile over there. Adjacent to ocean tile, that is the only one that they can put adjacent to the ocean tile. So it's going to go here. They're going to get 2 mega credits for the adjacency to the ocean tile, plus 2 mega credits for the two tags that are there. And so they're going to get 4 mega credits. Let me take out 6. And I'll put a 10 in here, plus the other ones. And it is back to us. We have 16 mega credits. What should we do next? We're going to go ahead and play ants. It has a tag, a plant tag. So let's do this one at a time. I play 9 for this. So here's the 10. I get 1 back. It has a tag, and the tag, I have an option of adding a resource to this card. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to add a resource to this card. Is this on camera? This is not on camera. So the last one was on camera there. So let me go ahead and put it over here. So that was my first action. I have 7 left. What can I do? What can I do with 7? I don't want to do any. Oh, I can do this one over here. It is -24. Excellent. I will do this one over here. So I'm going to pay the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It has the greenery tile, so I get a plant. And I'll put that one down right over there. It goes back to the Automa player. And they get 3 tags. I hate it when it's 3 tags. They move on the Jupiter track, which will give them 4 mega credits. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should say 4 terraform rating. They're moving on the space tag, which moves them to an empty space, thankfully. And they move on the energy track, which moves them to an empty space as well. That wasn't so bad. Comes back to us. We have nothing left to buy cards. We only have these actions to take over here. Let me move this down. Now, every turn I take this action, that gives me a point. Because I can put that on those cards. So I believe I'm going to start doing that. So I'm going to take this action to put 2 microbes on this one as my first action. And for my second action, I'm going to take this action to steal one from their pot and put it over here. Those are my 2 turns. Let's go back to the Automa. They get their bonus card. Local neural instance. Place MarsBot local neural instance tile on the board adjacent to node tiles. Do not place it on an edge space, nor on or adjacent to any reserved spaces. Usual placement tiebreakers still apply. Then destroy this card. So let's see. That is this card here, this token here. I haven't 3D printed this one just yet. So it's not on the edge of the board, it's not on a reserved space, and it follows the adjacency. So adjacent to most ocean tiles, well, it's not going to be adjacent to any ocean tiles because it doesn't want to be adjacent to any other tile. Next, on a space with most bonus resources. So this space here has 2 bonus resources. And this space has 2 bonus resources. And these are the only 2 spaces that have bonus resources. What's the next tiebreaker? In the southern hemisphere, which is this one right over here, and that is the winner. So we place this one over here, and they get 2 TR for the 2 steel that they covered. And then it says, then destroy this card. So this card, whoops, is out of the game. It comes back to us. There is nothing else that we can do, so we pass, and it goes back to them for their last card, and they have 1 tag over here, which means they put another greenery on the board. Let's not forget the oxygen. I take this one here. Oxygen goes up 1. Their TR goes up 1. Temperature goes up 1. Their TR goes up another 1. And let's look at adjacency rules here. Adjacent to cities. So that is these are the only 2 spots they can go. Adjacent to ocean tiles, no ocean tiles. On a space with the most bonus icons, they have 1 each. In the southern region, they are in the southern region. And then we draw a card for the tiebreaker. Even, this is odds, this is evens, and we get even. So the tile goes right here. And we put a yellow token on it. Awesome. That is the end of the round. So we go into production. I remove the tokens off of these and we go into production. I'm at 26 plus 1 is 27 mega credits. I get 3 plant production. I get 3 heat production. I'm up to 7 heat. And first player token moves up to the Automa player, and we're going to move to round 7. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, click on my logo here to subscribe. Here is a video that might be of interest to you, as well as a playlist of other playthroughs on my channel. See you tomorrow for the next playthrough, and thanks for watching.